Venezuela's President Nicolas Maduro denounced the perpetrated genocide by Israel on the Gaza Strip and urged for respecting the rights and peace of the Palestinian people. Venezuelan head of state asserted that the violent situation in Palestine is an outcome of Tel Aviv's violations of the UN agreements. Maduro demanded a ceasefire immediately, respect for the human rights of citizens, and the start of immediate peace negotiations in Palestine. Venezuela's President Nicolas Maduro highlighted the importance of the statement issued by the Secretary General of the United Nations, in which he denounced the massacres and dispossession suffered by the Palestinian people over more than 75 years.
The United Nations Secretary General has issued a statement that we have read carefully, warning of alarm about the genocide that has begun against the Palestinian people in Gaza, indiscriminate bombardments to destroy buildings where families and civilians live, which denotes a new escalation. We have already seen massacres in the past, brutal massacres against the Palestinian people, the 75 years of the largest known dispossession, the dispossession of the Palestinian land, the dispossession of the Palestinian people, 75 years, and if you see the map of what was Palestine for thousands of years and how it was reduced to nothing, and how they turned Palestine into an archipelago in part of what was their territory, how they plundered their territory.
Likewise, Nicolas Maduro reaffirmed that the current situation of violence in the Gaza Strip is qualified by the United Nations as a new apartheid.
What is happening in the Gaza Strip has been qualified by the United Nations and by human rights organizations as a new apartheid. Now no longer in South Africa against Nelson Mandela, but now against the people of Palestine, bombarded indiscriminately, daily killed, children and women imprisoned. And many times the so-called international media, many times the international public opinion remains in silence. Silence covers censorship, the massacres committed against the Palestinian people.
The Venezuelan president also recalled that the first known anti-imperialism in history, Jesus Christ, died as a Palestinian man. Jesus Christ was the first known anti-imperialist in modern history of the last 3 millennia or so. The most important anti-imperialist in modern history, our Lord Jesus Christ, born in Bethlehem and raised in Nazareth, Palestinian territory. So Jesus was a Palestinian child, a young Palestinian, and when he was crucified, unjustly condemned the oligarchies that religiously dominate the area. When he was condemned unjustly, our Lord Jesus Christ was crucified, murdered, tortured. He died as a Palestinian man and rose immortal as a Palestinian spirit. The Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro emphasized that the United States and European Union's crucial roles in the new escalation. He also highlighted that they themselves are contributing to the escalation of the conflict.
That would be precisely the aggravation of war. It is in the hands of the United States and Europe that this war escalation stops, and that it does not end up in a regional war, in a world war, because they are the ones who are throwing gasoline on the fire and creating conditions in the campaigns that they make in the media and social networks, so that there will be a genocide, a massacre of the Palestinian people, and so that this war escalates to the whole region.